Eve, how's Ivy doing?
Not well. I gave her an injection to help her with the pain. Hopefully she'll get some rest. I'm gonna stay here for a while and keep an eye on her. It can be terribly taxing, that kind of pain, for any length of time. Body simply can't take it.
The pain is real then?
Oh, it's very real. I don't know how Ivy's been able to cover it as long as she has.
Well, she has been taking that pain medication prescription that you found.
Yes, she has been over-medicating herself to keep the pain in check, which is dangerous in itself. When TC and I walked by, we heard her trying to convince David to get her even more pain pills.
What?
Ivy was more than trying to convince David. She flat out ordered him. Said that she was going to destroy him if he didn't. Typical Crane.
Wait, destroy him? How?
I have no idea. It was almost like she had some kind of power over him the way that she was ordering him around. Something's going on up there.
What do you mean, TC?
Sam, it's just a feeling that I have.
Now, to be fair to Ivy, she's in terrible pain, and her mood, her voice, her attitude, it's all going to be affected.
No, sweetheart, I think it's something more than that. And it always is when it comes to a Crane. You just can't trust him.
You know, you're not human, Ivy.
Oh, stop being so dramatic.
No, seriously. It's impossible for a human being to be in as much pain as Dr. Russell says you're in and still be so focused on destroying someone's marriage.
I am just trying to get Sam back.
Sam is in love with Grace.
Well, Sam loved me before he loved Grace, and I don't give a damn about their stupid marriage.
But they do, damn it.
Sam still loves me. He will be happier with me, and when we are back together, he will realize that.
You know, you can justify and rationalize this all you want. But the reality is you are hurting two people who love each other and using me and my son to do it. Well, you know what? It's over. I am finished.
The hell you are, David. You will do exactly what I tell you to do, or I will destroy you.
Ah, now this sounds interesting.
She has to be here someplace. Diana!
Brian, come on, let's go back inside.
No, not until I found her.
She's not here. She's with her lover.
That's impossible. She thinks he's dead.
Like I said, the powers of the Bermuda Triangle are in full force tonight. Anything, even that which seems impossible, can happen. Time, space, every dimension can be crossed, broken through.
Doc, just ease up on that for a second, will you?
Diana was remembering her lover tonight. Her memories were so strong and so desperate that using the power of the Bermuda Triangle as a catalyst, she somehow crossed over and found a way to join him.
For God's sake.
Diana found him when she went out into the ocean, and then again out on her balcony, she danced with him. But this time, now, it seems like much more.
If you're right, Doc, if the powers of the Triangle are that strong, capable of crossing all barriers, then she must have crossed over to be with the one she loves. If that's true, if she went back to be with him, I'll never see her again.
There. Now you can't get away. Nothing can ever separate us again.
Oh, I've missed you. Hold me. Never let me go.
Never. Nothing can ever come between us again. We're locked together now. Nothing can ever come between us. Nothing.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly
This is real.
Yes.
I still can't believe this is actually happening. I've imagined this moment so many times. I would see you, I would hear your voice, feel your presence. It always seemed so real. It was always just my mind playing tricks on me. Wishful thinking. Not this time. This is no illusion. It's you.
Yes.
Smell your hair and feel your skin. It's you. It's really you.
Yes. I'm with you, the man I love. You don't know how deeply I've missed you. I've longed to feel your arms around me again.
I know that it's really you, but tell me how this could be happening. How is it that you came back to me? I want to know. Just tell me. I need to know how this could be happening.
I'm not giving up hope. No way. If Diana can cross over to another dimension to hook up with this man from her past, then it has to be possible for her to cross back.
Anything is possible as long as the power remains this forceful.
Well, then she can come back.
It's not for me to say.
We had a connection, Diana and I. Maybe it wasn't as strong as what she had with this other man, but it was growing. So I think right now I just need to focus on that connection.
How do you mean, Brian?
I'm gonna see if it can't help pull Diana back to me. I'm not giving up on her. I haven't really lost her. I don't believe that. No. I can't have.
You know, I have really had enough of you for one night.
You've had enough of me. Now that's funny.
Face it, David. It doesn't matter what you do or don't want. I own you. Your life is mine. I decide everything. Accept that, and we'll get along fine. Fight me on it, and I'm going to destroy your entire life. Do we understand each other?
I've never met anyone as purely evil as you in my entire life. One day you're going to be sent to hell, Ivy. Straight to hell.
What's that all about?
Whatever it is, it might be exactly what I need to bring Ivy down.
TC, I know you've got every right to distrust the Cranes. I mean, we've all had to take what they've dished out. And a lot of us have been burned.
Ivy's been hurt by the Cranes, I mean, quite badly.
I'm sorry, Grace, but I have no sympathy for that woman.
Look, she's done some really lousy things in the past. I mean, we know firsthand. She's in pain now.
Excruciating pain.
Look, even Ivy can't cook up schemes while she's suffering like this.
No, and you have to think about how she was put in this condition in the first place. I mean, she's trying to help our kids, help save their lives during the night of the hurricane.
Grace is right, as usual. Ivy got hurt doing the right thing.
Well, still, I am no fan of hers, you know. But I think for the time being, she's just backed off a little bit. She's trying to do the right thing.
Oh, David, Oh, God, just when I thought the pain couldn't get any worse.
David?
Oh, what do you want, Rebecca?
Well, I just came by to say hello.
No, you didn't. You're up to something. Now tell me what it is, or leave.
My. Ivy, you're looking a little, well, shall we say, haggard?
Oh, that's it. You're gone. Don't slam the door on your way out. What are you gawking at, Rebecca?
You know, if I didn't know you better, I'd think you were actually in pain.
Of course I'm in pain. Why the hell do you think I'm lying here?
Well, I have to admit, I thought you were faking it. I thought it was just another one of your schemes.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint.
No, really, I thought it was a ploy, some way to slither your way back into Sam's arms. You know, the old pity ploy. Pretend like, oh gosh, I'm in so much pain, and then he'll comfort you. But I see I was wrong.
Dead wrong.
Oh, besides, you're not a good enough actress to pull that one off. And there is no way that you would actually let Sam see you looking the way you do. I mean, not on purpose. It is just a wonder the man didn't run screaming from the room in fright.
Are you finished?
You really do look ghastly, Ivy.
Thank you, Rebecca. I hope I can return the compliment someday.
Oh, poor Ivy. You won't be able to, because I will never look as bad as you do. Not even when I'm on my deathbed.
Where I hope to see you soon.
You know, I think I am going to sleep very well tonight. Oh, snug as a bug, knowing that you're in agony.
Bug being the operative word there.
To sleep. To sleep, perchance to dream. Oh, to dream of all the wonderful ways that I am going to cause you pain. Ivy, I am going to make your life a living hell. A living...
Diana can come back. She will.
Doc, do you really think she can cross back over, even if she's gone to her lover?
Anything is possible, but right now we're still not even sure where she's actually gone.
What do you mean?
Did Diana go back to her former life where this man is living? Or if he's dead, like Diana thought, did she somehow find a way to cross over to him on the other side?
No. I don't believe that. I'm not giving up hope, and I am not leaving here until I find her.
Doc. What do you really think?
It's hard to say or even make a guess. Nothing is as it seems tonight.
How did you come back to me? Did God answer my prayers? The miracle that I asked for? How is this all possible?
All I know is that I'm here in your arms.
Right where you belong.
That's where I'm going to stay forever.
Forever?
Yes. Nothing else matters except that I've returned to you. My true love. My soulmate.
Where have you returned from? Well, tell me, where have you been this whole time?
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm so lucky to have her in my life.
They don't come any better than Grace.
I love her so much. And when I think of everything that's happened in this house, I almost lost her.
And who do you think was behind it? Ivy. It's all her fault.
There's no argument there.
Sam, that woman wants to break you up so bad.
Back then she did.
And you think she's given up on you?
I think she's accepted that I love Grace, and there's nothing she can do to destroy our marriage.
She'll think of something, trust me.
TC, I'm no fool. I'll always be wary of Ivy. But I think she's come to terms with the fact that she and I will never get back together.
Sam, Ivy doesn't come to terms. She will scratch and claw to get whatever she wants.
Look, TC, I'm not going to argue with you. But look what she sacrificed to save our kids. And the idea of her plotting and scheming when she's in so much pain, look, it just doesn't wash.
If you only knew, Sam. If you only knew.
If you don't get out of my room, I am going to call Sam and have him throw you out into the gutter. You have no right to be here or anywhere else in this house.
Not this again. I know I am not Mrs. Crane because Julian's marriage to Teresa was never annulled. How many times are we going to revisit that old wives' tale?
As many times as it takes to get you off of this property for good.
You know, need I remind you, Ivy, that Julian divorced you months ago. So you are even less Mrs. Crane than I am. So when it comes to bouncing somebody...
Rebecca, you are so loathsome.
Thank you. And I am here to stay. So, what do you say we change the subject? Oh, to your favorite one, huh? Sam Bennett. Now, earlier, he was quizzing you about the night that Julian disappeared?
What's your point, Rebecca?
Well, and the third degree was stopped because of your excruciating pain?
Yes, it was.
How convenient.
I told Sam everything I knew. There was nothing more to say. I wasn't involved in what happened to Julian. I wasn't the one he should be giving the third degree.
Oh, and you're so sure that I'm the one Sam should be talking to. Oh, and I'm sure you drove that point home before you were overcome with pain.
I never said a word about you to Sam.
Oh, and you expect me to believe that? Then why else would he be grilling me?
Oh, because you're the logical suspect?
No, Ivy, it's because of you. Because you made him suspicious because of your hideous innuendo.
Did I? How clever of me.
Oh, and it was awful. It was horrible. It was positively a nightmare. And then I went to leave and my gun fell from my thigh holster and then I fell on the floor.
Oh, you dropped your gun in front of the chief of police? Oh, what I would have given to see your face. The look when you realized you were driving another nail into your coffin, making yourself look even more guilty. Oh.
Well, I was embarrassed. That's all.
Yeah. The only thing better would have been if there'd been a bullet missing from your gun. Oh my God, there was a bullet missing. Oh, this gets better and better. Oh, how exquisitely guilty you must have looked to Sam. Oh, on second thought, Rebecca, I don't want you to leave. Having you in the hot seat, that's the best pain medication anyone could have prescribed to me. Oh, Rebecca, you're a real tonic.
All this time you've been gone, where were you? Was it someplace we'd been before?
It was a place unlike any other. Everything about it was so soft. The air, the feel of the ground beneath my feet, the smells were sweet. It was all so peaceful.
Sounds like paradise.
It was. It's beautiful. Perfect. A place where no one has a past.
Well, where was it?
I'm not...
What was it called?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
That's okay. Hey, we'll talk about it later.
Yes, later.
You okay? Like in some kind of trance or something. You sleepwalking? Maybe she's really dead. Was she talking about heaven just now? Is that where she's been? Has she come back to me from heaven?
It's getting a little nippy out here. We don't want you catching cold.
All I can think, feel, and hear is Diana.
Brian, I hate to bring you down, but, there's a possibility, a very real possibility, that Diana might not come back. And you gotta be ready to accept that.
But she is coming back, Liz. I can feel it.
Well, like I said before, you know, even with her amnesia, she still remembers the love she had for that other man.
I know.
You know, he's still very much in her heart. I mean, their love was so powerful that even though Diana has lost so much of her life, she doesn't even know who she is, she still clings to her love for him.
I understand that.
You know, Brian, it's not just some ordinary love. It's one of those once-in-a-lifetime passions that can transcend time and space. Brian, I really didn't mean to be so insensitive.
No. You're just telling me what you think I needed to hear.
It's because I care for you. I don't want to see you get hurt.
You know, you're right, Liz. I am going about this the total wrong way. I want Diana to come back to me more than anything else in this world. But I can't force it. I can't will it to happen. That wouldn't be right.
No.
I'm just gonna have to leave it up to those forces that made it possible for her to reunite with this man from her past.
Whatever happens, happens.
Whatever happens, happens. But that doesn't mean that I'm giving up hope. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop praying for her to come back to me. But when she comes back to me, I want it to be because she wants to come back to me. I want her to come back to me free and clear. Her feelings come first. Her happiness comes first. My feelings, everything else, it comes second. Just want her to know how much I love her and I'll take care of her if she comes back. If her happiness is with this other man, then so be it. I'll accept it. But if her happiness is with me, I swear to you, I will never let her go again. Not ever.
Could she have come back from heaven? And she's not completely alive? But she's breathing normally. I can feel her heartbeat. So, this has to be some kind of trance. But how do I bring her out of it? Right? Do you remember how we used to dance?
Dance.
Yeah. We used to love to dance with each other.
I don't remember.
All right, well, just let me show you, okay?
I remember.
What do you remember?
It was wonderful. Everything was wonderful when I was with you.
I love you so much.
I love you.
Look at me.
Yes.
Really look at me.
This is just like all my dreams, only it's better because it's real.
Do you know where you are right now?
I'm with the man I love. In his arms again.
Look, I am serious. I really think Ivy has let me go, accepted the fact that we'll never get back together again.
Sam, I don't believe that for 1 second.
How long has it been since Ivy tried to do something?
Not long enough.
Look, TC, she's been nothing but nice lately.
Sam, on the surface, but who knows what's going on the inside?
Look, I dislike Ivy as much as anyone, but Sam's right. She hasn't done anything lately.
No? What about New Year's Eve? What about that tabloid report who said that Teresa and Julian are having a child? I mean, who do you think came up with that low number?
Okay, Ivy's no saint. She doesn't like the idea of Ethan and Teresa being together.
Oh, she's thrilled that they've broken up.
And I don't think Ivy was behind the tabloid stories.
Why not?
How would Ivy have found out about that stuff? Besides, it's all true. Ivy didn't manufacture it to make Teresa look bad. Teresa is pregnant with Julian's child and did lie to Ethan about it.
I never thought that I would see the day that Sam Bennett is defending Ivy Crane. Man, what the hell's wrong with you?
The fresh coffee I smell in the kitchen?
Yeah, I put some on. I was wondering if you were still here. Eve told us about Ivy trying to get you to give her more pain pills.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently she was pretty ruthless about it.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone so much pain be so focused on getting what they want, acting so hateful.
Well, you know, there's never been any love lost between me and Ivy, but I've seen the pain she's in. I can almost understand her lashing out at you like she did. I was in terrible emotional pain, and I lashed out at Ivy. I said some really hateful things to her.
I curse you, Ivy Crane. I curse you to suffer the same pain that you have caused me 1,000,000 times over. You caused me to lose my baby, and now you will pay. I curse you!
You know, when you're hurting, you're capable of doing and saying the most horrible things.
You could never do anything horrible, Grace. You're too good a person.
No, David. When there's a threat of losing someone you love, people are capable of doing almost anything, no matter how low. That includes me.
And me.
You are such a bitch for sicking Sam on me. Well, I wish I could take credit, I really do, but I said not one word to Sam that would make him suspicious of you. No, you did that all on your own, Rebecca, dear. Besides, I have too many other things in my mind right now.
Oh, that's right. You do have a lot on your plate. David, for instance.
What about him?
Well, I saw him coming from your room.
My,
you two really seem to have hit it off.
I hired him to take photos at the New Year's Eve party. But you remember that? There was that spectacular photo of you and Julian half naked when you burst into the room. You saw those, didn't you?
Yes, they were fabulous photos. And you know what was really wonderful about them is the way you could see the look of hatred everyone had for Julian. And there's this one really amazing photo of you just glaring at Julian with murder in your eyes. You know, I wonder if Chief Bennett would be interested in seeing that photo.
Don't dig yourself in any deeper, Becky, dear. If you remember, there was a lovely photo of you looking at Julian with hatred. Don't give him any more reason to be suspicious of you than he already has.
You know, I'm still not clear why David was here in your room.
He came with Grace and Eve.
Yes, but they're still downstairs. Yet he was here, holed up with you in your room. David and Ivy, oh, chatting like old friends. So what's going on? What were you and David talking about?
Well, the threat of losing someone can make you blind with rage. It's so blind that you do things that you never thought you were capable of. There's nothing more painful than losing someone you love. Oh, David, I'm sorry.
Sorry for me? No, please, Grace. I was supposed to just be sorry for me.
Look, I know you came back to Harmony to reclaim our marriage. The love that you and I shared before I lost my memory so many years ago. And I know that it had to be painful for you when I chose to stay with Sam and my family. But you know, you've handled it so well. I mean, you've been so considerate of my feelings. And then you gave me the most precious gift. I mean, you brought our son, John, back into my life. You know, and he is the most brilliant, handsome, loving young man. I mean, you've really done a good job with him.
I got it all wrong. It's what he's done for me.
What? You know, and then, even though you've had your differences with Sam, you never did anything underhanded or tried to undermine my relationship with Sam. And I want you to know I really appreciate that. I mean, David, you're an honorable man. You are a good man.
If you only knew who I really am and what I'm doing to you and Sam, you'd despise me.
Sam, all I'm saying is if you keep trusting Ivy, you and Grace are going to get hurt.
I'll never let that happen, TC.
But you're already defending her, saying that she's changed.
Well, I think she has.
Sam, don't fall for it. It's all an act. That's what the Cranes do. They act innocent, denying everything and pointing the finger at everyone else.
You know, TC, I think you hate the Cranes so much you figure Ivy can't help but be a monster.
Now you're acting like it's not her fault.
No, I wasn't.
Sam, she is a monster.
Normally, I'd agree with you, TC. I mean, you know how I feel about Ivy. I think she's a snake, and I don't trust her for a second. But Ivy is in horrific pain right now, and it is virtually impossible for anyone to focus on anything when they are suffering so intensely. I mean, Ivy would have to be the devil himself to carry out some evil plot or scheme right now.
Okay, honey, she's in pain. But she's cooking up something, trust me. I just hope we can figure it out what it is before it's too late.
Oh, come on, Ivy. Spill. What's this little tete-a-tete with David all about?
What are you doing?
Don't think you're off the hook, David. You will do as I say and break Sam and Grace apart, or I will break you right in front of your precious son. Since you must know, I liked what he did at the party so much, I hired him to photograph the grounds and the mansion. Really? Yes. Since you're soon to be out on your heavy-duty derriere with no money or no home, I thought you might like a souvenir snapshot of the luxury you're never going to see again. A reminder of the good life you're about to lose, since you'll never snare another hubby. Not at your age. It's a pity you didn't get a divorce settlement from Jonathan. And since you were never really married to Julian, you're about to be penniless. I'm on to you, Ivy. Whenever you are caught, you immediately go on the attack, putting your adversary on the defensive. Oh, and you are good at it. I mean, give the devil her due. What are you talking about? Oh, I'm not going to let you in on what I'm up to this early. It wouldn't be any fun. No, I need a little more time to get all my ducks in a row. But don't you worry. I will. You see, you piqued Sam's suspicions that I was involved in Julian's murder, and I am going to repay that favor by injecting a good, solid dose of chaos into your life.
I saw it from up in the hotel. The lights in the sky are starting to flicker, grow dimmer.
What does that mean?
Power of the Bermuda Triangle is fading out. It's almost over.
What is? Spell it out, would you, Doc?
When the lights go out, the power will die and things will go back to normal.
Normal. So does that mean that Diana will be back?
It means whatever side Diana's on when the lights go out is the side she'll stay on forever. If Diana's not here by the time the lights go out completely, she'll never be back.
I never want to leave your arms.
Don't worry. I'm never letting you go. Not after I've waited so long. I'm never letting you go. Hey. We say we just go over to the hospital and have you checked out. Come on. Just make sure everything's okay.
No hospital, not now. I just want to be in your arms. That's all I need. To know that I'm with the man I love. To know that I'm with him forever.
This time, no matter what, you were staying with me.
They're almost out.
Love you, Diana. Come back to me, please.